Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for episode 17 of season 1 of Gravity Falls. Last week's episode, we had an interaction with yet another interesting little item, one that seemingly opens the door that, more than just, all of the supernatural stuff that's going on, and this very much so falls in line with that, but there's also, I guess we've had these inklings as well with like the metal tree, the communications, the journals and all that there's been experiments of some kind being ran in Gravity Falls. And we stumbled across one of those. I think it was like number 78, which was this soul switching carpet, which once charged with static electricity, the people standing within it, once you make contact, you switch bodies. That was a fun episode, but also it just opens the door to so many other possibilities, as many things in this show does. And I'm excited to see if anything like that comes back around. And yeah, but with all that said, let's get ready to hop in for a brand new episode. If you want to see the full reaction, if you want to get early access, or if you want to submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts for me to read at the end of these episodes, you can do all that over on Patreon. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also can suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things you do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. At least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. And that also now wait. Let's get ready to hop into episode 17, Boyz Crazy. Here we go.
Do you have this t-shirt in my size?
I have something even better. Behold, my butt.
Oh my god.
I could play this game forever.
What'd you say?
Nice cover. Good try.
Abel, how long have you been standing there?
Probably the entire time.
Let's talk about why I'm doing this dance.
Oh no, she got into the smile dip again.
Wrong 1,000
Okay, thank God.
several times is playing at the Gravity Falls Civic Center and Buffet.
Okay.
Aren't they that boy band that came a decade too late?
Oh my God.
We're not threatening.
Dipper's right. They're just a manufactured product of the bloated corporate music industry.
You're making my dance sad.
No.
There's probably a machine that mass produces them.
Oh, or maybe the boys are grown from pods.
Yeah, pods, totally.
They're two peas in a pod, if you ask me.
How many times am I gonna love ya? Several times!
But it will eventually run out.
I know, right?
I'm okay.
God damn it, man. I just want that thing to move. I want somebody to move that mother. Let's get rid of it.
Tonight we're gonna meet Craggy G, Greggy C, Leggy P, Chubby Z, and Deep Chris.
What?
Hey, is this the fingerless glove store? I like things that are dumb. I'm Robbie.
Come on.
Oh, he's right there.
Nate and his girlfriend are going to Lookout Point this weekend. Maybe we should go too.
First, you stand me up last night, and instead of apologizing, you want me to go to Lookout Point?
I'll just be over here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure this relationship's working. Maybe I should see other people.
Yeah.
Before you do anything crazy, I want you to hear this.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
I wrote this song just for you. When I think about you, I feel feeling so deep. I'm tossing and turning, and you know I'm losing sleep. Just listen to this song, and you'll be hypnotized.
You know, maybe I was being a little hasty. I'll give you another chance.
Yes, all right.
Did he actually just hypnotize her? On one, that song doesn't seem like anything he would write. Just saying. But that did sway her. But then again, music tends to do so. But yeah, Dipper got a little too excited, celebrated a little too quickly.
Mwah.
Damn.
Let me go
yeah.
grab my coat.
All right, Robbie, I saw that weird CD. What the heck are you up to?
It's called romance, kid. Something you'd never understand.
Can't believe you wrote that for me.
I know. I'm just so insanely talented.
Oh my God, fuck you.
What are you doing?
tasting a CD.
I think Robbie might be hypnotizing Wendy with his music.
Oh, Dipper, girls just like musicians. You'll understand when you're older.
We're the same age.
Girls mature faster than guys,
There you go.
right, Grenda?
This is Grenda time.
Interesting. But what if that's exactly what is happening here with this?
Just gonna ignore that.
Yeah, sounds like the right call there.
The show's sold out.
Oh no! That sucks.
I said we're going to meet several times tonight, and I meant it.
Stocking meat for the apocalypse. Doodly
The brown
We're
meat.
all gonna die.
Oh my god. Oh, I love you, Stan.
This is gonna sound weird, but I think Robbie might be brainwashing Wendy with music.
I've seen this before. Her name was Carla McCorkle. Carla Hot Pants McCorkle.
Oh, whoa.
Me and Carla, baby, would cut a rug together at the juke joint, our favorite 50s-themed 1970s diner. Then one day, this new age tree hugger starts playing this transcendental hippie music.
Oh, damn, just like that.
Carla's hot pants turned into bell bottoms before I even knew what happened.
Oh no. Oh!
My memories get a little hallucination-y at the end, but you get the gist.
Oh, wait. What? Why? How?
And we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Right after I get to the bottom of this brown meat. It's apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Oh my god, McGucket is just in the sea of...
Real reason we do this is for you specifically. Not the girl sitting next to you, but you.
Wow, that manipulation. Oh my... Oh! What are you...
Hello? Several times?
Well, they did manage to get in here, but the concert seems to be over.
This is it, girls. You're finally going to meet the 5 cutest boys in the world. Dipper's gonna eat his words that boy bands are fake.
Cloning tubes. Oh my goodness.
Yo, we're clones, dog.
Gee.
That's hilarious. I mean, they aren't wrong about the music industry, especially around this time. Everybody was trying to get their own boy band out, their own song group out, and there is this idea of the machine and how it pumps and churns these people. I mean, hell, Disney had a full-on pipeline constructed around engineering their own talent. You know, you saw they crap brand them, get them a show, get them on tour. You saw it with so many different stars under their banner. And that's why a lot of the big pop stars of the early 90s, early 2000s, or late 90s, early 2000s were all like from the House of Mouse or the Mickey Mouse Club initially. And then on top of that, you just have the music industry or industries in general are always trying to replicate success. So yeah, this is just, it's quite literally turned into that. And I've made the joke, and I'm sure a lot of people have, that a lot of these celebrities in various facets all kind of start to blend together and look the same in this almost kind of superficial kind of way. And you can blame that on trends, and you can blame that on so many other things, but like the observation doesn't become any less real. But this is taking it to the literal extreme. They were just quite literally growing one of them right there in just a brand new one. And then the giant gerbil cage. Brilliant.
You barely even sold out the arena. And Deep Chris, you call that a pout? Every one of you should...
Scratching his back with a gold record.
You, you were really on point tonight. Here you go, gorgeous.
What the
You
fuck?
can always be replaced by your brothers. Dance for me, child. Dance!
Oh, bye.
Ah, My throat is killing me. Can someone get me a lemon and water?
Who goes there? Prepare to be danced at.
He genetically engineered us to be the perfect boy band, G. But he keeps us in cages. That junk is straight brutal, girl.
That is straight brutal, Chubby Z.
Yo, I heard tell about these things called trees. I don't know what they are, but I want to kiss one. But we can't disobey Mr.
Oh my
Brassman.
goodness.
He says he loves us.
If he loved you, he'd set you free.
Yeah.
That's a valid perspective.
Let's go right now. Me and my friends can help you escape.
We're masters of stealth!
Yo, you'd really do that for us, Beef?
You can count on me. I'm sorry, did you just call me Beef?
Yeah, what? What?
You see, Dipper, music has subliminal mind control hidden in it all the time. Even the music I play in the gift shop has subtle hidden messages. Buy more t-shirts! If you want to hear the mind-controlling messages, you gotta slow down the record. Give me that LP.
Or reverse it. That's not a... Stan.
Doing something wrong here, but I can't put my finger.
Hey guys, how was the concert? And what's in the bag?
Don't
Money
worry about
We
it.
are criminals. We will cut you.
Oh my god. Relax.
Ooh, ow. Hey, dang, girl.
Like how the one just fell out like that. They're always in sync. In sync?
So when do we get to go outside?
I want to cavort like a woodland creature.
What does that even mean?
It's your producer.
How do they have trackers in them? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they
Wait,
did.
those boys escaped from their cage. You there! I found this trail of frosted tips leading to this very location.
Okay,
Have you
well,
seen
there
any
we go.
perfect boys around here?
Only when I look in the mirror. Up top.
Oh, look at you. Yeah. Support yourself, love yourself, Seuss.
Shoot! Shoot!
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Girls, do you realize what's happening here? We have our very own pet boy band that we...
Pet boy band.
Eventually, we have to let them go. We have to promise not to get too attached to them.
All aboard the braid train! Braid, braid!
Braid, braid. Oh, they're ninjas too. Oh my god, they are. Oh my goodness. This is
Just
an
a few more
insane
minutes.
episode.
All right, it took all day, but I converted it to a record. And now we can slow it down to see if the mind control message theory is correct.
E equals, oh my god, the music notes.
That's not spit-worthy. What gives?
What? Is that it? Oh, this was so stupid.
Try reverse.
What's up, Junior? What are you doing? Trying to come up with an equation to make girls like you?
I mean, kind of.
Later, dorks. Catch you on the rewind.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Stan, rewind.
Listen to my one.
You are now under my control. Your mind is mine.
Well, there it is.
Ha ha! I knew it. It's mind control after all. Oh no, I gotta save Wendy.
Finally, a good reason to punch a teenager in the face.
I'm always looking for a reason.
Finally got them to sleep. Poor Greggy C. He tried to eat a tape dispenser.
I think this is food, dog.
I wouldn't leave them alone. They might die.
Today at the news that boy band king Ergman Bratzman has been arrested. He was pulled over tonight for not having a rear license plate.
Dude.
I'm telling ya!
Dude, I was so about to say he's driving illegally when he ran off. I didn't think that would actually come back into play, and I thought it'd just be too much of a hyperfixation to like comment on. And I know sometimes that doesn't stop me, but the goat eating the license plate I didn't think would be a plot point. And so I just let it play on out. God damn it. Believe me.
Goat took it.
That's what they all say.
Oh God, they were about to start beating him.
Yes!
We have to tell the boys they are free now.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
This is like every time I get a new stray or something like that, or get some kittens off the street or something like that too. I always tell myself I'm not gonna get too attached, and then even this last 3 that we rescued and finally got sent off, I still found myself extremely freaking depressed after the fact, man. I can never not. Little different here, but similar concept.
Not so fast. They're not going anywhere.
Oh no, Mabel's lost it.
I mean, think about it. If we don't tell the boys, then they can stay here with me. I mean, with us.
Mabel, we can't keep them here forever.
But I love them.
If you love them, you can set them free.
Never. Every boy I loved this summer has left me, and I'm not gonna let it happen again.
Candy,
No.
we gotta get past Mabel. She's gone boy crazy.
I mean, she's been boy crazy. Boys!
You guys, Ergman Bratzman is in jail. You're free.
Is that true, Mabel Dog?
No. Your producer's still out there. You're gonna have to stay here. Probably forever.
Oh no. Oh no.
She changes my newspaper, yo. She's alright.
She is not alright, Chubby Z.
What are you doing? Where are you doing it?
Remove these 2 from the premises, please.
Oh my God.
Oh no! They're aggressively dancing at us! Mabel's gone mad with power! Save yourself several times! You were better off with your producer!
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Why do you keep yelling 2013? I know it's likely 2013, but why yell it?
Chill for a minute and...
I said let's get aboard the brain train!
Uh-oh. Oh, she is becoming the producer.
Warn Wendy about that song before she gets brainwashed.
I mean, she already is brainwashed. Well, lovely. Yo, what is that bridge in the background?
So I guess it's just you and me.
Oh,
This
you
isn't what I
made...
was planning at all.
I was about to say, that's... you sneaky snake.
Dipper?
Kid? Mr. Pines?
That's Mr. Pines to you.
What?
Yeah.
Mabel, you gotta hear this. It's a song we wrote to say thank you.
Oh boy! Songs are like hugs that mouths give to ears.
Yeah, I guess so.
Being free, but now I know that can never be. You know what friends are all about. You kick those lion shoulders out.
Kick 'em out, y'all. I'm starting to feel guilty.
As you should.
Who's so I tucks us into bed at night, holds the fan up while we sing, keeps me entertained with strength.
Oh my God.
Use our food so we can digest it.
Ew.
Other folks we could never trust, but we know that you never lie to us.
Except she has.
And that's why I've got to let you go.
Well, there you go. Lesson learned.
There's a message in there.
Oh no! No!
Here.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Robbie, what's that doing in our song?
Baby, I promise. I don't know anything about those messages. In fact,
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even write that song. I ripped it off some other band. So we're all good.
No! That's worse. Well,
You
is
said
it?
you wrote that song for me, and I actually thought it was sweet, you big liar.
Yeah, get fucked.
Like using your makeup and fighting a bear, although...
No,
Wait,
you know
what?
It's over, Robbie. We're through.
What? Wendy?
Goodbye.
Victory for every guy whose hands are too weak or fat to play a musical instrument.
I couldn't have done it without you, Grunkle Stan.
Or just simply untalented.
Now that your night is free, me and Grunkle Stan were
Whoa,
thinking
whoa,
maybe bowling or something?
Are you serious? Right now? Ugh! What is wrong with guys?
Yeah.
All of you should just leave me alone.
Yeah, that was way too quick. To be fair, I mean, given his intent was probably a little more on display than any ever before up until this point, but given the scenario, that very much so could have just been seen. Obviously, she didn't take it that way, as we saw how she reacted. It didn't really seem like a courting kind of proposal, as much so as like two friends trying to distract one friend from what's going on, you know. But damn, I was immediately when he went after her, I was like, Dipper, no, not yet, not yet. Ah, not that I think that he has any chance at the moment, but still, I'm just like, the show has a good way of just like getting me sucked into his efforts.
I'm sorry I went bonkers. A catchy song made me realize that you were right. Can you ever forgive me?
No.
Of course.
Yeah. Aww.
You said you had something you wanted to show us or some deal?
Yes, the outside. Set them free.
Who is this big, round, bright fool?
That chubby Z is the sun.
That fool's making my eyes burn straight painful.
Well, don't
I want to stare
look-
that fool down.
Yeah, don't, Mabel, stop him.
What's this big green mess?
That's nature, Deep Chris. Bratzman won't bother you anymore. You can do anything you want to do.
Has that bridge always been there?
Free?
Free! You're free! It means you can skedaddle. Now go. Get out of here before I change my mind.
No. First, I thought they were going to start hopping off like deer. I thought that would have been hilarious. Or they can Homer Simpson into the bush. Nope, they will probably die near immediately.
You ruin their date, drive their hippie boyfriend's van into a ravine, and somehow you're the bad guy.
Wait, what?
Chin up, kid. You were trying to do the right thing, even though you destroyed a relationship and part of my car.
You think she'll ever forgive me?
I bet she will. And until then, you can always go bowling with me.
Aww. Bonding.
Something rooting through our trash? Hey, get out of here! Darn beautiful men. Always eating out of my trash.
Is that usual?
Wait,
yeah, okay, what?
Non-threatening girl, yeah.
Doesn't have the same effect, does it? Oh!
Dang, girl.
You do you, man.
2013.
Okay. What a fun episode. I like that a lot, man. You know, the effects of music in general, like from two different standpoints, the way, you know, it is always seen as like a romantic gesture to write a song, to write a poem or whatever. I mean, it is. It's romantic. It is fun. And it does, I don't know, it is this cool little thing to both do and receive at times. But on the flip side of that, just like any kind of gift, any kind of like transactional thing, what can be seen as like, you know, this altruistic expression of oneself can at times just be a manipulation tactic to get their spirits high and get what you want out of the situation, which was exactly what Robbie was doing. He was trying desperately to get her to go to Lookout Point with him finally, making up this thing about their friends going up there as well, and then trying to persuade her with subliminal messaging and the music that he ripped off of wherever the hell he didn't even write the damn thing. So it just goes to show he's just trying to get her up there, to get her in a situation where he can progress things to a point he wants to progress things. Dipper, catching it for what it was, especially given their conversation at the start, but that very well could have been just like, oh, her mind changed, which very well, especially at this age, is also very possible. Like, you could be talking away and then once you are confronted with a new situation, completely pivot. But he ended up being completely right in the end because there was some chicanery afoot. And the way they kind of dove into that, and there's been stuff like that in music kind of sprinkled within, hidden in. It's like these little like touchstones. And most of the time it's intentional and just kind of this fun little thing to throw in there. But the reverse track thing, and you have like you've always had kind of the push for certain groups who find music or certain types of music demonic, and then they'll go through and like, oh, if you reverse it, the devil's going to possess you, or there's hidden messages where, or whatever. A lot of the times it's hooey. Sometimes it's been factual that there is something in there, but it's just, again, superstition being blown out of the way. But the whole like other side of that with music, with the boy band craze, the manufactured element of it, and the music industry and the commentary kind of on that, but also the way that, well, in a very different way, the way that you as a fan can be hypnotized. And it was something that they were doing, like the you, not this person next to you, but you, making that true of everybody in the audience, turning the audience on each other so that they can create a fake personal bond with you specifically. That is just an illusion because they're creating the same bond with somebody else. Is that manufactured fandom and attraction and this draw, and the music industry always trying to capitalize and replicate that, so they're just always making money. They keep you stringing along, and then Mabel found out what was actually happening here to an extent, like to an accentuated, absurd degree, where they're literally being manufactured, kept in a gerbil cage, barely even people, and she takes them in and gets attached and wants them all to herself. And then it becomes the reverse of that, where she becomes the thing that is holding them back. She becomes, like they said, she's become worse than their producer or whatever. And then just the way that, yeah, if we truly love something, sometimes if it's best for it, we need to learn to let it go. We have to put that above it. If we really loved it, we would remove ourselves from the equation if it is holding the situation back or holding the target back. And I love that exploration of that. Her friends never really got into that, but she quite literally swelled into this, and it was a lot of fun, man. I still don't get some of the little gags. I mean, like whatever, but it's fine. Like the 2013 thing, like I never recall during any of these they just randomly yelling out the year. A lot of the other things sprinkled all throughout I did recognize, but that was just one of the times where I was like, is that a thing that happens? I don't recall that being a thing. 2003, whatever, I don't know. And also, like, while Dipper did again get in his own way by being a little impatient because he got a little high off of his success at revealing Robbie and his underhanded tactics, immediately tried to swoop in way too fast. Though again, like I said, it didn't seem like an aggressively romantic gesture, but you know, I can see how Wendy would have seen it that way, I guess, like looking back on it all the same, even if it wasn't. And we know it was as the viewer, because we know what Dipper's actual intent is to kind of swoop in, but he didn't present it in a way that seemed like a romantic date or anything of the sort. It did just seem like, hey, let's go do this thing and take your mind off of this. That's how I kind of read it, but obviously Wendy didn't take it that way. So she just needed to take a break from Boyz in general and their shenanigans. But I do like that through all of this, he did have this little like one-on-one bonding time with Stan throughout the course of this. We got a little bit of a flashback with Stan, his love history, and I love how he's like, I don't know what happened, but towards the end of it, it just gets very hallucinogenic by the end of the story, and I don't know what happened. Like when her pants transformed literally in front of him, and then she turned into a rainbow rocket, just took off. Yeah, sounds about right. And I love, like, while it didn't literally come back, when Mabel was getting hyped up for this concert and was dancing and zooting and having fun, you know, he was like, oh no, she got into the smile dip again. So I don't know, I just thought that was a fun little callback. I did it again. I forgot the cryptogram. So we are inserting this in the middle of whatever I was just talking about. How do I still not have this locked in as a routine? I just get so swept up in talking and just kind of go straight through it, and just, I guess that's most of it. All right, here we go. Boyz crazy. Happy now, Ariel. What? A reference to Alex Hirsch's sister, Ariel Hirsch. Oh, okay. Because Mabel is indicative of his sister, so he likely wrote this episode for her. Okay, that's cute. I like how some of these have some contextual little pop-ups if you're a little confused on the reference. That's cute. That's really sweet, actually. Aw. Hell yeah. But that's kind of all I got as far as the episode goes. I really like that one. Especially the commentary there. But let's head on over to Patreon. All right, Robert, what bands were you into growing up? In particular, were you into pop bands? When I was a kid, I think one of my biggest draws, especially in my like younger years, was Michael Jackson. I gravitated towards a lot. And then that obviously around the late 90s, early 2000s, you know, I did love me some Britney Spears, some Spice Girls, some Backstreet Boys. I was always a Backstreet kid, more so than NSYNC. Their music was fine, but it was nothing to the Backstreet guys, man. They had that shit on lock. And then my favorite musical artist in general, maybe not so much when I was growing up. I mean, I got like hooked on, surprisingly, as I got older. When I was in high school, I went to a concert with my mom, which happened to be one of Cher's farewell tours, which made me fall in love with her music. And she had quickly become probably my favorite artist in general, like especially if you're considering like solo artists. Currently, I would say like Lady Gaga fits into that bill, but like if you're like after a point like I like some pop, but I was always more of like a rock alternative kid. So like Linkin Park was my jam, Korn, a lot of that kind of music was more what I gravitated towards. But before I do think before I hit that wave, and that's still where my musical tastes mostly lie. I think I have a pretty broad horizon when it comes to my musical choices, because if you go through my phone, it's like Cher, Static X, Slipknot, Lady Gaga, show tunes, and sometimes some stuff from some animated shows and whatnot that I still have on there. You know, it's pretty. I get a pretty wide variety of music that I cycle through these days. But I did think I went definitely through that pops phase, and then around my teenage years, it went more into like alternative rock, and then some metal as well. And then I kind of stayed in that sphere right there, while still kind of taking in a little more, a lot of other things as well as I was going, when I was going through my collecting of musical tastes, or however, I completely trailed off of that thought there, or at least on how to convey it. But what about you? Let's see. Leonard Snart also asks, what was your favorite part of this episode, and are you hyped about what comes next? I mean, I'm always hyped about what comes next. It's not like this set up anything. I mean, every episode is always just extremely open-ended, because it's not, I mean, very rare. I mean, it's not that it doesn't happen. There are some times that we have a lingering thing at the end of the episode that is alluding to a continued plot that's going to come back around, but we don't always have that. I think most of the time we close off our story by the end. So, I mean, I'm always looking forward to the next Gravity Falls episode, so I guess that's the extent of it. But as far as my favorite part of this episode, I think my favorite bit in this whole thing is just them, like this boy band, like being essentially like caged performance animals, and the way that they were completely inept at being actual people outside of that cage. That whole bit never got old, and it was always cracking me up throughout. I loved the absurdity of this. And then I got Inigo Mon Mothma. Hoping it's not too late. Nope, you made it just in time. But kind of building on Leonard's question, with only 3 episodes left of the season, what direction do you think the story might go in? Is there anything particular you're hoping to see? Well, yet again, they keep like teasing us with something interacting with Snack Machine, or this, like her friend running face first into it, or someone crashing through the wall just right next to it. We've known since episode 1 there's a secret room there, and we've not come back to it. We know that Gideon wants the shack for something that is in the shack or beneath the shack. It's something to do with the shack itself, or that's hidden within it. So that has been something that we've kind of seeded throughout. And as far as like I was saying with Leonard's thing, like there's not a lot of lingering threads that we're waiting to revisit other than like that and Gideon. And I have to think those two things are connected along with the journals or something. And maybe even like a way that connects to some of the other supernatural things or science fiction things we've explored throughout the course of all of this. So, I mean, as far as I go, like I said, because like I can never really anticipate what the next episode is going to be. I just have to imagine that before we end the season, we're going to have to revisit that. And I hope we do. I expect us to. So, I mean, at least to bookend this season, not to get all the answers, but at least to kind of follow up and give us that next point in that narrative. That's the only thing I can imagine is going to be around the corner. I'm really looking forward to finally kind of cracking into those answers, and then what the hell happens in season 2, like where we go from there at least. But yeah, that's about the gist of it, I'd say. But guys, I want to know what you guys thought, so sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, get early access, or submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts for me to read at the end of these episodes, you can do all that over on Patreon as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out Kiana Chanel, Adriana Mele, Angela Burr, and Lila Chan Son. Thank you guys so much for becoming safe here on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues that I've been taking care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. And as always, I would give a huge special thank you to all of our channel legends. Thank you guys so much for all of your additional support, and you guys and all the other patrons allow us to do so much of the things that we've been able to do here on this channel for so long now. So thank you guys so much for that support, and of course you guys here on YouTube, because without y'all we wouldn't even be here. But that's just for you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.